Alrighty folks, welcome back. I've got a couple Tarmac works to take a look at tonight. They are both Mercedes AMG GT3s. I thought these were both pretty cool, so I really like the livery for this one. This is from 2025 Bathurst 12 hour. I feel like I've seen this livery used in other races as well on the Mercedes, and it always looks really cool in my opinion. And then also this one as well. This one I believe was from a China series. Yeah, Beijing. So GT World Challenge Asia 2025 Beijing season finale. This is the craft bamboo one. It's like a white, black, and green. I also thought this was really cool. This one came in their shipping container packaging, which I thought that one was gonna be a China exclusive, but they ended up sending it to pretty much all their distribution channels. So it didn't end up being very expensive. Pretty much normal Tarmac Works price, maybe plus a couple dollars because of the well, I don't know that this packaging is any more expensive than their normal packaging, but it was like a couple dollars more than just the regular retail price. So yeah, excited to jump into these. I think tomorrow I have another big order of Tarmac Works stuff coming in. I think there's like 6. There's a Porsche Cup in the pink BWT livery. There's a couple rally cars, the Ford Escort and also the Fiat 131. I think there's a Global 64, Mercedes 190E. What else did I order? I might have gotten the Vertex Toyota as well. I can't remember. We'll see tomorrow. But anyways, let's take a look at these. So, I think I might have reviewed one of the Porsches that had this packaging a long time ago. But, yeah, very small compared to their regular Hobby 64 packaging, as you can see, and it's a shipping container. So it has the outside cardboard, which has these stupid flaps. I don't really want to rip them, so it helps to have like a little tool or something. So it kind of just slides out, and then it also will have the front of the shipping container as well, if you just want to put the front on and not see the car, which, I mean, I guess does kind of look cool. Or if you just want to put this on and have the car like sitting in front of it or something, kind of cool. Just made out of plastic. It's nothing fancy. It would be really cool if they were metal, but that would make the price even more expensive. But here's the box. It's just like a plastic window box. There's the Mercedes licensing on the bottom, and then all the information right there. And then yeah, it's just got all the row and craft bamboo stuff on it. So there's that. I don't think I'm going to take this out of the bag. I think I'll just leave it for now. But yeah, I don't remember how to open these, if I'm being completely honest. It's been a really long time since I've had one of these. But if you do have any other shipping container models that have been done by Tarmac Works, they all do stack. So they've got pegs on the feet and then holes on the top that they go into. So yeah, okay, so this just goes up. Yeah. Just goes up. Does it come out, or is that it? Does the car slide out on the base? It's kind of got some fragile parts on it, so I don't want to like be too aggressive with it. Yeah, it looks like, okay, so it just slides out. I don't remember the old one that I had being like that. So it's got like a rail system on the base. So it's got the 2 rails that slide into it, and then this part's just on a hinge, I guess. And then I don't know how this attaches. Can you slide? Oh, it looks like you can slide the clear acrylic out of this, and then you can slide. This has that same type of little track that you can slide into there. So yeah, that's how that works. Not really gonna do too much more with that. This base is tiny though. This thing barely fits on it. We'll go ahead and take this one off the base. I guess we can take both of them off. Just have to be careful with them because these do have antenna on the top that I wouldn't want to break. But here is the base. Got a pretty cool design on it. Just kind of goes with the theme. So yeah, there's that. And here is the car. So I don't have a lot of row motor oil themed cars in my collection. I actually think this might be one of the first ones. I know there was a Porsche, there might be some upcoming stuff as well, but I've always really liked the Row theme, and I want to get more now that I have this one, but I really like the green. I think a lot of the other times they do like a black and yellow and white combo. So this is the first time I've seen like a green theme, but also at the same time, there very well could be other ones, like other color combos with Row. This is just like kind of what I recall seeing. But this is a casting I really like from Tarmac Works. It's got really nice detail. I particularly like the wing supports that Tarmac Works has started using. They didn't always used to be these photo etch metal ones. They used to just be plastic on some of the older releases. But I really like them. They're rigid. They look really premium. They feel really premium. So that is one thing I really like about this casting. And then these AMGs typically have really nice taillights and headlights. So you can see all the LED bulbs back in the rear acrylics. Looks really nice. And then at the front, they've got the daytime running lights painted on in white, and then some really nice like chrome housings back in there. Just looks really cool. The front grille is also pretty nice. You got the big Mercedes badge, photo etched metal tow hook right there in red with the little arrow pointing to it. And then all kinds of sponsorship logos, of course, as all race cars usually do. So K&W, Pirelli, Row, of course, being the team. GT World on the windshield banner, number 77 on this car. You got the exhaust detail. This one is just a print, but I actually really like how they do that, because obviously it'd be super tough and probably make the models a lot more expensive to do like photo etched and then have an actual separate exhaust piece on the side right there. But the way they print it, it typically looks pretty good, and I like it. So yeah, really nice green color, white and black, all looks good. Everything's matte except the green is kind of like a semi-gloss. But yeah, it looks pretty good. The antenna's on the top. I kind of prefer it when they don't do antennas, just because antennas, one, don't scale down very well, and two, it makes the model a lot more fragile. But I guess if you leave it in the acrylic, it doesn't really matter too much. There's nice carbon fiber behind the front window right there. The names of the two drivers, of course. Yeah, it looks really good. The mirrors are done in hard plastic, and they do have the reflective stickers. And then, yeah, the wing. I love the wings on these. AMG on the top, Amazon on the sides, and then nothing on the bottom. Wing supports look great. And then you got your Mercedes badge on the back, a couple of those little arrows, the tow hook right there as well. Just really nice. Big rear diffuser. These do have plastic bases. Pretty normal for a lot of Tarmac Works stuff. It does have the name of the car on the bottom though. And then the wheels on this are awesome. You've got really nice brake detail in there. This is not going to roll. The front wheels kind of roll. Not too bad, but the back ones do not. It's just too tight of a fit in there. But yeah, the brake details look awesome. These ones just have smooth rotors with I think a gold caliper, and then I really like how they have two different colors for the front and rear. So Pirelli P0 tire printing on these looks really nice, and then red outlining going around the wheels on the front, and then green on the back, and it should be the same for the other side as well. So really cool wheels on this one. Overall, I don't know, I really like this like color combo and theme. It looks really cool, and the AMG GT3 is awesome. So yeah, there is that one. If I can, I'll try to put some photos up on screen. I'm not sure. Sometimes, I think I've mentioned before, but sometimes these race series from China and stuff don't usually have a lot of like photography coverage, at least not available worldwide. Sometimes it's a little difficult to find photos of these cars, so do my best. But there is that one. I will also show you guys how much I paid for these. I kind of forgot. This one was, I think, pretty much normal Hobby 64 price. I ordered this one from RC Mart, and I think I paid $19.50 for it. I got free shipping because I ordered, obviously, quite a bit. So, and then this one, like I said, was a little bit more. I don't remember where I ordered this one. I'm going to have to find out, but I think I paid about $27 for this one. And for us here in the United States, normal retail price for Hobby 64 Tarmac Works is about $25. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. That's why I said this one was pretty much like normal price, except maybe a couple dollars more, because I think that one was $27. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at this one now. So here is the packaging. It's got like a nice background of part of the track, and then the whole packaging is just themed with the livery of the car, which I always really, really like about Tarmac Works. Mercedes license again, right there on the bottom, and then there's the information right there. Everything looks good. Go ahead and take this one off the base as well. Shouldn't be too many differences as far as the casting goes. Maybe slight changes, but everything should pretty much be the same. You also do have the track on the bottom of the base for this one. These are both 2025, right? Yeah, GT World Challenge Asia 2025, and this was Bathurst 2025. So both very current. And yeah, here it is. I love the livery on this one. I think this is what it's themed after, but it reminds me of like the old school, like not like TV static, but like when the input went all weird and you get all the different colors on the screen. This is what that reminds me of, and I think that's what they designed this livery after. I'm not exactly sure. In fact, what team is this? Oh, this is GruppeM. Okay, yeah, GruppeM Racing. Actually, a pretty big race group. But yeah, the livery just looks so cool. All the different multicolors stuff, the white, gray, and black. It just is just a really neat livery, and I like it. Oh, that's cool. Look at the rear diffuser right there. It's all rainbow. That's cool. I didn't know that was like that. I have not really looked at either of these. They've just been sitting on the desk in the queue. Yeah, that's really cool. Again, really, really nice headlights on these and taillights. The wing support being photo etched again. The only difference casting-wise that I'm spotting on this is this one only has one antenna and this one has two, which isn't really a casting difference. It's different depending on what series you're racing in, and even sometimes maybe the event. But obviously, these 1/64 scale car companies don't even ever add all of the antennas on the cars anyways, not all the aero bits, so like, it doesn't really matter. But anyways, yeah, really cool. Gonna be pretty much the same details as the other one. So you got the tow hooks on the front and rear, which look really nice. All the sponsorship logos. I see Pirelli, Meguiar, MSI, Adidas, obviously GMR, GruppeM Racing, Fox. Is that Fox News? Not sure. Names of the drivers at the top. AMG on the windshield banner. This car is number 888. Very, very cool. I like this one a lot. Carbon fiber behind the front windows again. There's the number on the back. Silver roll cage on this one. I actually see quite a bit of color on the interior too. It looks like that center console area is carbon fiber, and then you can see all the different colored buttons and stuff right there too, which is pretty cool. I think the other one had some color too. I just kind of forgot to point it out. Yeah, that's definitely carbon fiber. That's cool. And harness color on the seat, so the whole harness is printed onto it. So that is pretty cool. This one had some interior color as well. I spotted some stuff on the on right there. So yeah, craft bamboo, row, the number of the car, and then some other stuff. I think the names of the drivers right there. And then it also had that stuff in the center console. Yeah, same thing. So carbon fiber with the colored buttons, and then the harness. Actually, it looks like the same exact interior, which, except for that little logo on the dashboard right there. But yeah, I am noticing that this wheel right here is a little bit bent, which is unfortunate. I think if I kind of turn it this way, put a little pressure on it, I can bend it back, and yep, I did. I bent it back. Cool. Again, not going to roll, but the tires and everything look really nice again. Probably P0. I think these are the same tires. I think they just don't have the color going around the lip. Yeah, they look the same to me. And then same brake details again, the rotors and calipers. But it looks really nice. This one's got a little bit of color on the spokes, red and blue. Very, very cool. I like both of these a lot. I do kind of wish I had some of the older ones. There's a lot of cool liveries that they've done for for this casting. A lot of really old stuff, actually. They've been doing this casting for years and years. But I know, like, they released one back in the day that was like a Haribo gummy bears livery, which I think is awesome. They've also done like some of the Super GT Hatsune Miku ones, at least maybe just one I know of off the top of my head. Like, they've done a lot of really cool ones in the past. Definitely glad to pick some of these up, but I do kind of want to get some of the older ones at some point, but we'll see. Some of them are kind of expensive and hard to find. But anyways, I'll throw a photo up of this one on screen from the 2025 Bathurst 12-hour race. Again, it's just so cool. I love the livery for this one. I feel like maybe it's just me, and maybe this is very subjective, but I feel like in endurance racing, the AMG GT3 always gets some of the best liveries. Like, we have this one. We also had the one that was like manga style, like the manga artwork style one, the yellow one. And then we got the, I don't remember the team it was, but it was the one that was like yellow and green, and it was like a Viper. I think one of the main sponsorships was Man Filter. And then like the other digital colored one we got. There's just been so many cool AMG GT3s. Like I said, I feel like they get some of the most fun and iconic liveries. But anyways, I'll let you guys go now. Thank you for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you in the next one.